So I built this TV table for my better half, and I wanted to share that because honestly anybody can do it. It's super cheap, super fun, doesn't take a lot of time, and it ends up looking really cool. First, it was off to my favorite store. We got a piece of plywood, we got 1/2 inch by 4 by 8 feet, and then we got these beams, 3 of them. They're 1 inch by 8 feet. So first we set the table saw to 12.5 inches, then 4.5 inches, and we cut 2 pieces. Then we angled the table saw at 45 degrees and cut both sides. Next we cut 4 pieces to 40-inch lengths. And then after that we cut 2 pieces to 12 inches by 4 inches for the sides. Next we cut the beams into 40 inches. We need 4 of those. And then we cut 2 pieces by 4 by 4. Cut the table legs, we did 26 inches, and we cut both sides at 45 degrees, opposite to each other. Next we screwed in the plywood into our stabilization beams. We measured out the center point for our little 4x4 pieces, and then we got to installing our legs. Then we got some feedback, and 2 of the legs had to come in further, so we cut those at 30 degrees, and then we marked them in comparison to the other legs, cut that angle, and then screwed them back in. We cut additional little triangles as support, screwed those in under each leg, and then we also did another longer ones, 45 degree by 45 degree for the 45 degree legs, and then we marked out here different angle for our steeper legs to give it more stabilization. Then we used the wood filler as well on the bottom to cover all of the screws and the edges, sanded it down, hand sanded the edges to get it really clean. And then it was off to primer and paint. So as inspiration for the canvas of the table, I decided to go off of some of my horse jump rails and just do it in gray, and I think it turned out really nice. You really want to make sure that you let this acrylic paint dry, especially prior to putting any sort of glossy layer like polyurethane over it like I did. So here I was pretty excited. It's almost done. We put 2 more layers of polyurethane on top to get it a glossy look, and here it is. My better half was really happy with the table, and so was I, so I hope somebody else can use this as a framework for their own table. And I'm gonna just go through and put the costs and the materials at the end if somebody else wants to give it a go.